Hi, this is Ken Holla, and I'm going to show you a quick run through of how to use Google Docs. First of all, if you've been using them on period, you will notice that it looks different. This is as of yesterday. You can find all the old stuff by going to More Options and clicking on the links. Or you can go to older version. Probably if you go to older version in a month or two, you're going to be forced to this version anyway. This new version is great because you can actually see and then click on the picture to blow it up what the document or the presentation you're doing. So briefly, I'm going to say how to create a document or a PowerPoint, how to upload it, and then how to share it with your students on Google Sites or EduBlog or Blackboard and never have to upload it again, which is the advantage of using Google Docs. So one, you go to create new document. A document is just like a PowerPoint, just like a Microsoft Word document. It has everything you can think of. I've found one minor difference. Otherwise, it's just as powerful. First, I want to name it. And today's date is 2/1. Then I want to write something. And if I drag it, I can change colors, I can bold it, I can change the size, I can change the style, I can put it in the middle, I can start doing numbers before it, unnumbers, all the things you could do in Google Docs. Going back, if I want to create a new presentation, this is their word, Google's word for PowerPoint. Works just like PowerPoint. You can go to slide, you can do a new slide, so I can pick one with text. You can type something in there. You can create a link, just like in the document. You can bold it, you can underline it, you can change the color, whatever you want to do. The big difference is that if you want to insert a video, you can do it almost instantly. You can do this in PowerPoint, but it would take me 10 minutes to explain it, and you saw it took 1 second. So Egypt's been in the news, so we click on that, we select the video, and now it's embedded. And you can see that you can make it bigger by dragging or smaller. You can even, if you want, go to Insert Video. And let's say Jordan is also in the news. Or why don't we go with Tunisia? So we get Tunisia protests. We select video. And now we have two videos side by side. And again, we can click on it and make it bigger. And drag it and make them just the same size. If you want to, you can drag this one and put it to the top. You can drag it and put it to the bottom. You can import slides that you already have in Google Presentations. So if I go here, I have a lot of slides. I click on one, like my in-service. Takes a second, and then I can either select all slides, or I can say select one slide, import, and all of a sudden that's there, and I want it to be third. So I just drag it, and of course, test 2.1, and I got it. Now, let's say you already have a PowerPoint. Go to Upload. You can drag it in, or you can select Files and upload it. The one thing here to be cautious on, Google Docs is not 100% up to the 2007 or to the Microsoft 7. So if it has an X at the end of the Word document or at the end of the PowerPoint, save it in a lesser format. 2003, for example, would be better. Or save it as an RTF, a rich text format. And then upload it. And make sure this is checked so that you can convert it, because then you can manipulate it. If it's not converted, you can still upload it in Google Docs, but you cannot change it. And if it's a PDF and you want to make it in a Word document, most of the time, especially if it's short, a few pages, you can check that box and you can convert it. Then you find where you're going to want to put it, in whatever folder. Then you go, for me, for my students, anyone with a link, and then you start the upload. Next thing, you want to create a folder. They now, as of 2 days ago, call it a collection. And you can create a collection. You would go there and you would name it. If you then want to drag things into your collection, you simply go to the test, for example, and I can drag it into any of the folders and let it go, and it's going to stay there. Back to this. Now, if I want to share with my students, I go to the share mode, I go to the share settings, I can change it. It's private only to the people listed below. I don't want that. I want anyone with the link. I do not want to let my students edit it. I say save, and in a second, what you're going to get is a long Google Docs web link. You copy that and you put it into your Google Sites, or you put it into your open a new link in your Blackboard or your EduBlog, and you're all set. The only thing I will say is if you can set it so it opens in a new window, do so. If it opens with an EduBlog or Blackboard, it will then ask you for a password and a login, and obviously you don't want to give the kids yours. But if you set it to open a new window, or if you tell them to right-click in an open new window, you're going to be fine. The other thing is when you do that, you're going to have multiple people in the document at the same time. Better to look here. And so this share document will go blue. And the kids will figure out that if they click on it, they can start IMing each other. And this is a great thing for teachers who are not in the same room, who want to converse back and forth while they're creating a document. If you don't want them to do that, and kids will do it once, they do it for 10 minutes, they get over it. You can also publish to the web, and it doesn't look as nice as what I've just done. But if you copy and paste this link, it's good enough. The other disadvantage is you can't download it. You can see it, that's all it was, so it's not as nice as this one. You can't do things like print, you can't do download. So I just let the kids have their fun the first time, and then I'm over it, they're over it, and we move on. So the advantage of that, of just having the link, is if I want to add something to this, I am going to add something now. I don't have to upload it again into Blackboard. I don't have to provide an uploaded data into EduBlog or into Google Sites. Because I had the link saved, everything I add is going to be seen by the kids, therefore making you a lot more efficient. So if you go to your PowerPoint and you add a new slide, you don't have to upload it again, saving more time. So hopefully this helped you. This is Ken Hollow with the U.S. Government, World History, and U.S. History blogs. Have a great day.